Good morning, crew. Happy Friday. Yes. Happy day 26. We made it. We are here. We are at our final abdominal workout for our absolutely amazing April crew. Woo, woo, woo. We did it. We're here. So today is going to be challenging. That being said, you have gained the strength. You have gained the mental, knowledge and belief in yourself that you can do hard things. And together we are going to finish strong and we're going to power through. We are going to use two weights today. I have a set of 5s and a set of 10s. And then we're going to have two moves that we're going to hold. We're going to start with a hold and we're going to end with a hold. We're going to start with a wall sit and we're going to end with a plank. On those holds, this workout is for you. So if you can go longer and stronger than me, go for it. Don't let me set limits to you, what you're capable of. So if you can hold it and burn it out, just pause the video or rewind it and then get back into the next move. But we're going to start with 5 standing moves, and then we're going to take it downtown to the mat to finish strong for our 5 final moves. Today's workout is going to be a tad longer because you are here to finish strong and we are going to burn it out. Let's give our absolute all. Take these breaks when necessary, but get back in it and give me every ounce of your being. We are here to fight for what we want. Remember what you're fighting for. All right, let's go ahead and get started with that wall sit. So super easy. We're just going to slide down that wall. Hamstrings are parallel to the floor. Feet are fully engaged to the floor. Every toe, every heel are on the floor. We're just going to hold. Elbows can be pressed back into the wall, or we can raise those arms up and lower down. You can always put your hands on your hips, or you can put them in prayer hands. Whatever works best for you. I love to go up and down because why not work that whole body while we're here? And number 2, it's a little distracting. It helps me not focus as much on this wall sit hold. I'm like, oh, I got to rotate my arms up. I got to rotate them down. I'm thinking about something else. I am not just concentrating on the pain or on the work. Yes. Come on. Remember to breathe. That is one thing that is not optional. We have to breathe. We have to give ourselves that love, that self-care. Yes, we do. Woo, yes. Come on. Reach for it. Let's go. So close. Breathe it out. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press yourself away. Peel yourself off of that wall. We just held that for 1.5 minutes. Yes, you did. If you're still holding, sister, go for those 2 minutes because yes, you can. You can do it. All right. When you're ready, we're going to pick up one weight. We're going to go to a Z chop. A lot of these moves we've already done together. These are my favorite ab burners. We're just going to finish strong. So I'm not really going to show you the move. We're just going to get right into it. So I'm going to grab my 10-pound weight, at least hip distance or wider, extending it straight out, and we make that Z, remember? We just chisel out that core side to side, making that Z pattern, Z chop. Yes. So maybe you don't want to have any weight here. Maybe you just have your hands clasped. That is absolutely okay. I started with my Z chop with just my hands, no weight for so many years. And then I just added that weight on the last couple years. So don't ever shortcut yourself. Don't ever push yourself past your comfort zone. Well, we say push yourself past your comfort zone, but don't ever push yourself past to where you would ever injure yourself. And then we always have that option to go downtown. Because you know why? Because if we have that option to add that whole body, why the hell not? Yes, we are working. You should feel that point where you're like, oh, I want to run towards that challenge. I want to see how much I can sweat. I want to feel that burn because I want to feel that I put the work in. I want to feel accomplished. I want to feel satisfied that I gave it my absolute all. Let's go for 2 more. Nice job. And our last one here. Beautiful. All right, my favorite move, my absolute favorite move. I am dropping down to 2 5-pound weights. Please feel free to grab bottles of water, cans of soup, something super light or nothing at all. We're gonna go for some swimmers. So we haven't done this yet in this core challenge. So we're gonna extend straight out. We're gonna come to the front. We're gonna lower down to our thighs. We're gonna lift back up to that shoulder height, extend to the side, and then lower down. Beautiful. Straight out to the side, front chest, lower down to those thighs. We lift back up, side, down. Nice. We lift. We extend out to the front. We lower down towards those thighs. We lift back up to the side and down. We have a few more just like this. Come on. Create that life that you were destined for. Create the life that you want. Not one that looks good on the inside, one that feels great on the inside. Yes. Well, let me rephrase that. One that doesn't look just good on the outside. We want to feel great on the inside. Yes, we want to look our best, but it is not about our physical appearance. It is all about gaining strength, becoming healthy, and gaining that longevity and feeling good, being able to play with our kids, being able to go outside and do things, being able not to be winded when we are at the grocery store or just doing our daily task. Extend to the side, front, lower down, front, side, down. Let's do 2 more here. Out to the side, front, thighs. We lift, we go to the side, and we lower down. Last one here. If you are easily overcompensating and lifting higher than shoulder height, you need to drop your weight. It's too heavy for you. Yeah, all right. Swimmers, check those ones off. Beautiful. I'm gonna stick with my 5s here. We're gonna go to one side only. So turn over. And you know what? I'm just going to let you see my little feetsies. Yep, sorry about that. You'll thank me though. I want you to see my whole side body. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and we're just gonna lift up and lower down both arms. If you're holding those weights, beautiful. We're just gonna lift up and lower down. And then we're just gonna add a foot to it. As we tap up, foot taps front. As we go back, foot taps back. Yes. Big exhale. Two more. Last one like this. We're gonna stay on this side. And now we're just gonna pulse those hands back, and you can lift and tap with that foot, engaging that core, or you can hover and lift it up. Breathe. Yes, you can. 3 more here for 3, 2, 1. You are amazing. All right, I'm gonna switch over to the other side. You're just gonna lift your opposite leg. We lift up and we lift back. Get those arms moving, get those arms grooving. This is why I grab my 5s, because whenever we lengthen our levers, now tap that foot back and front. Whenever we lengthen our levers like this, like we did in our swimmers, golly geez, these weights get heavy. Yes, they do. So never feel like you have to lift super heavy in these moves. I tell you, body weight is absolutely acceptable. Give me 4. We're gonna go back to that tap back after 3 more. For 2, final countdown. So remember, we're pulsing back, and then we can tap the foot up to the ground, or we can hover, hover. Yes. If you go off balance, just tap that foot down. I have one side that's always easier. Engage that glute, engage that core, blow out all that air. For 3, 2, last one. Nice job. Yes, yes, yes. We're gonna drop down that weight. Just body weight for this next one. We're gonna go to those rainbow knees. I feel like we've done these ones before. So we're just gonna interlace our hands. We're gonna lift them up high. When our hand comes down to one side by our hip, we're gonna lift that same side knee. We're gonna blow out all that air every time we lift that knee and bring those hands all the way down. And I really want you to bring them all the way through to that hip. Yeah, we don't wanna stop right here. We wanna bring them all the way down, all the way down. Yes. Rotating side to side, lifting that knee. Flat flex foot coming up. Big exhale every time we bring those hands down and lift that leg. We're essentially crunching. Exhale, crunch it out. These ones are great. No weights, no jumping. Actually, if you think about it, every one of these moves have been super low impact for all of your core burners. We have not jumped once. You're welcome. That is how you can still get the results you're looking for, but be good to your body and reduce all those injuries that you can be causing. As I'm saying this, I was like, dang it, I should have threw burpees in. But you know what? That's not what it's about. We are here challenging ourselves and trying to be our best. We never want to push ourselves to that point of discomfort where we aren't going to get the results, where we're going to compromise form. So you know what? Everything happens for a reason. I'm happy that I didn't put those burpees in here today. Don't you worry. Come to a class if you want to do burpees with me. Or I'm sure they'll be coming up in another group for you. Go to give me 3 more side to side. For 2. Last one's here. Yay! All right. Let's take it downtown. Woo! I can't say my absolute favorite move because there's so many of my favorite moves in this workout right now. But this is definitely one of my ultimate favorite moves. Well, the next couple are actually. So we're gonna go into a dead bug. We've done these before. I'm gonna switch to my 10-pound weights. Feel free to use body weight, 5 pounds, 2 pounds, whatever. We're just going to bend those legs, extend those arms right out at chest height. Opposite leg, opposite arm, go to that straight line. We are not tapping the ground, and then we use those abdominals, we pull everything back to the center. Opposite side extends out, back to that center, we rotate it. Opposite arm, opposite leg. And we are not, N-O-T, tapping that ground. We never want to overextend, so stay in your lane. All right, you got it, come on. Exhale on the work. Yes, use those abdominals, pull everything back in. Just as important as that extension is, that pull back into the center. You are really working those lower abdominals here every time. Working those upper abdominals with those arms engaged. Yes, you are. Yes, come on. I also threw in a move that I am not a fan of because you know what? Just because I don't like it doesn't mean that I don't need it or that it's not effective. So you're gonna see a Russian twist coming up. Not a fan, but I know that they work. Yes, and there's a bunch of different progressions with them, which is great. So it's something for everyone. Let's do 3 more side to side. That's 1. Yes. That's 2. The final countdown. Yes, yes, yes. Last one here. Beautiful. Bring it down. Set those weights off to the side. No weights necessary for this next move. We're going to do a sit-up with a twist or a crunch twist. So let's go ahead. Let's just start with our crunch. Hands are going to be by our ears. So if we crunch in, we're just going to turn to the side. Crunch up, turn to that opposite side. Squeaky floorboards because, you know, I jump all the time. And then if you're going to come all the way up, we twist through that core. Yes.
I couldn't find that in your Apple Music library.
You
can ask me to play a radio station or ask for your music on a different app.
Siri, I'm not talking to you, sweetheart. Gotta love Siri, technology, big twist. On that twist, we blow out all that air, big exhale, yes. So you keep this down to that crunch, or we can bring it all the way up to that sit-up twist. Yes, these are tough. Yes, you are tougher though, come on. Let's just go ahead. We're gonna do 5 more side to side. I wanna have that end goal to reach for, yes. Come on. Block that air for 4. Twist it out. 3 more. Yes. 3 more moves after this. And then we are done. Last one here. Remember, we'll be back here tomorrow with my favorite body workout. I really want you to do it. Okay. Windshield wipers. Yay, windshield wipers. I am actually going to turn around for this. I feel like that'll be the easier. You've done these before. You know the drill. Flat back on the mat, arms extended straight out, palms facing down. Option 1, bent legs. We take it side to side. When my opposite shoulder blade comes up off the mat, I use those abdominals to pull it back. You can stay right here or you can progress to that straight leg. Clean that windshield. Wipe it side to side. Get all those dead bugs that we just did off of there. Come on. And then you always have that option to bend them and extend the top leg when you get to that side. This is my favorite option. My hammies are always so tight that I don't like the straight leg. But I know when I teach class that a lot of you are out there with those beautiful straight legs floating from side to side. And I'm like, oh, hell yes, sister. You're doing it. So I love to see you guys put in the work and really conquer that form. Form is everything. I always say slow stuff down, focus on form. Don't rush it, don't compromise form. That's how injuries occur. We get sloppy, we get floppy, we get loose. We get into our head. We make mistakes because we're trying to compete possibly with somebody that is not on our journey. Yes, come on. We've got 2 more moves after this. We've got that Russian twist, which I warned you about. Some of you might love it. I hope you do. And then we got a plank hold burnout for our final finale. Yes, you've worked for this. Come on. Show me what you've worked so hard for over the last month. We didn't just show up to share our sweaty selfies. We showed up to feel and be our best. Let's do 3 more side to side. Grooving and cruising and flowing and growing. 2 more here, yes. And our final one, let's go. Bring it all the way through. Don't shortcut yourself. And back to that center. Yay! All right. We're gonna go back to 1 weight only. 1 weight only. You hear me? 1 weight only. Or 0 weights. Always an option. Let me clear my space. Yeah, you get a little breaky break. All right, Russian twist. Heels down, toes up. Interlace those hands, and we can just rotate them side to side. The higher you sit up, a little bit easier. The lower you sit back, a little bit more challenging. If you're holding a weight, we're gonna hold it long ways on each side of that dumbbell. And if you can, tap the ground. We're gonna tap the ground. Every time you come to that side, we exhale, blow out all that air. Exhale. And then you always have that option to lift up those legs. Yes. Try it. You never know until you try it. You might say, I can't do that. And then you try it and you're like, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Because I can do hard things. You can do hard things. Come on. If you want to tap those feet back down, that's absolutely okay. Woo, this is a hard one for me to talk through. This is one of those ones I need because it challenges me. Let's go for 5. For 4. 2 more. Last one here. All right. Clear your space. Get all of your waist equipment out of the way. We are going into our final push, our final burnout. Let's do it. Stick with me. Don't just turn me off now and say, okay, I've done enough. No, we've got to fully put in the entire work, the entire challenge. So lots and lots and lots of options here. Option 1, knees down, elbows down, and we hold. If you're in this position, I want you to press those elbows towards your knees towards your elbows, and engage all of those abdominals. We can stay here, we can lift up to those toes. If both hip bones can face down, I want you here. You can always come up to knees down, straight arms, hold. Once again, pressing those elbows back towards your knees. And then you have that final option to come up to those toes. I really want you to separate those feet so you engage that core. Everything's shining down towards the floor, and we hold. Come on, burn it out. Lift through those hips. Don't let that butt droop, but don't press that butt up to a V up in the sky. I'm just gonna drop it down to my forearms. I'm gonna hold it. Yes, you got it. So close to that finish line. So close to the finish of this program. So close to me choosing a winner, even though every single one of you are winners. Every single one that has showed up in this group have put the work in. Should be so damn proud, and hold your head high for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, put them up. You just did that. You just rocked Ashley's absolutely amazing April challenge. T-Bird's so excited, he just mooned ya. He just shot you to the moon. He said, smell my butt. Smell you later, baby. Huh, we did it, baby. Yay, T-Bird, we did it. We did it. All right. Have an amazing Friday. I'll see you back here tomorrow for our final push. And then we are all about celebrating all of this hard work. Girlfriend, I am sweating. If you ain't sweating, you didn't do that right. Have an awesome day.